Super Yetis are one of the strongest, yet they are ignored at Town Hall 13. In this video, we are putting them to the ultimate test, taking on a Town Hall 14 and a Town Hall 15. First, let's see the different variations of this strategy, starting with the Flame Flinger version. Here's the composition. You can include a jump spell to make the push a bit smoother, but even without it, this version is extremely powerful and destructive. We'll start by taking Flame Flinger value from the back end of the base. Always test with a Hawk Rider first for any traps, and if skeletons pop up, handle them with a wizard. Now from the front side, set the funnel with the Warden Walk. It might take a little time, but it's a crucial step. On the opposite end, use your Royal Champion to create the second funnel. Pop her ability early. Your goal here is both setting the funnel and take down a key defense like Inferno Tower. After the rocket shots finish, do a little bit of invisibility charge and make sure the funnel is set on one end while also claiming the important target we talked about earlier. Then make sure to recall her safely. Next, support your Warden as he pushes through enemy heroes and single Infernos. You'll likely enter a single Inferno compartment, so keep your invisibility spell ready to protect him. Sometimes enemy ground skeletons will wander toward your funneling units. Make sure to drop a Super Yeti to handle them, or they might chase your Flame Flinger instead. Time for the main push. Deploy all your troops, Ice Golem and Super Yetis, followed by the heroes. Use a Super Wall Breaker to open the first layer. It's crucial so your Super Yetis do not wander around. Send in all your troops except cleanup units and headhunters. Save them until enemy heroes are fully engaged. Use your rage as your army moves into the core. This will help them deal with the enemy heroes effectively. Activate the king's ability to break open the path to the core. Here, my queen went too far forward, so I had to use her ability early to keep her alive. Don't worry if you lose your queen early, this strategy is so strong to push through regardless. Use poison spell on enemy clan castle troops and pop the Warden ability as everything enters the core and comes under heavy fire. Now send in the Royal Champion again to clear a side compartment your main army can't reach. Support her with free spells if needed, and if you recalled her earlier with low HP, it's often better to send her in alongside the main pack for protection. Well, that's about all the cards we can play in this version, but it's surely enough to overwhelm any base. Now, let's go to the other version and see how it's done differently. Now let's move on to the second variation of this strategy, the Siege Barrack variation. Use this setup when you cannot get Flame Flinger value on the base. Start by deploying the Royal Champion to create the funnel on one side. Just like before, pop the ability early to shape the funnel quickly. This will take care of the left side funnel. On the top side, begin the Warden Walk. His task is to make the funnel, taking out this side. This phase takes time, so be patient and give your Warden at least one rage spell to speed it up. During the invisibility phase, our focus isn't on hero value. It's on the funneling, so keep the enemy heroes hidden. Focus on clearing the buildings that shape the path. Grab a few key defenses if you can, but remember you only have 3 invisibility spells, so the RC charge cannot be too long. In this attack my RC charge was sloppy, but I will redeem myself in the next attack. Time to start the main push. Deploy the Ice Golems first, followed by Super Yetis. The Warden might be a bit far initially, but he will join the main group soon. Drop everything here except for the cleanup troops and headhunters. Make sure your Super Wall Breaker is properly tanked before sending it. It needs to open the first wall layer. Send in the headhunters and spells once your troops start engaging the enemy heroes and entering the core. You can swap a rage spell for a jump spell if that fits your plan. It's up to you. Siege Barrack will maintain the funnel on the top side, preventing your Super Yetis from walking out. When you pop the king's ability, do it near the walls to open the path for the main army more efficiently. Use a poison spell on enemy clan castle troops and raise your Super Yetis as they enter the core. The Yeti mites are the main damage dealers here, so boost their performance with rage. You can send the recalled Royal Champion outside to clear flank defenses. This helps keep the main army in the center. Alternatively, you can direct her to a specific compartment that your Super Yetis cannot reach. Once your queen reaches the danger zone, pop her ability and watch the destruction unfold. This strategy is incredibly powerful, so a fail is highly unlikely. But remember to deploy your cleanup troops early once the defenses are down to avoid time fail. Now, let's take the same approach against the Town Hall 14 base and see how it performs there. Against the Town Hall 14, this is the next combination and nothing has changed. We'll start once again with the Flame Flinger, aiming for the value in the middle of the section, since the mortars are placed on the corners. When the ground skeletons get pulled, I'll deal with them using archers, though you might not see them clearly because they're positioned behind the Flinger. Start the Warden on one end to make the funnel. It is ideal if he's out of too much fire at the beginning of the walk. Next, the Royal Champion will create the funnel on the opposite end, so now we have both sides being funneled while the Flame Flinger continues dealing damage on the back end. Now comes the invisibility phase. Let the RC keep working on her side while covered in the invisibility spell. Be careful though, since the enemy clan castle is nearby, the Flame Flinger is the nearest target if the RC becomes visible. So make sure to recall the RC while she is still under the invisibility spell to avoid triggering the CC. At this point your funnel is complete, but you don't want your Super Yetis walking out. So make sure the Tesla and elixir storage on the edge go down before moving ahead. If needed, raise your Warden to clear key defenses and secure the funnel area. Now it's time for the main push. Deploy your ice golems, then headhunters since the enemy heroes are nearby, followed by all your main troops. We are not using a jump spell again, just relying on Super Wall Breaker and raised Yetis to break down multiple wall layers. The Warden might lag a bit behind initially, but he will join the main force soon enough. Once you're deep in the base, pop the King's ability to open up the core, follow that with the poison spell on the enemy clan castle troops, and the Warden's ability to protect everything inside the core. Keep raging your Super Yetis because it's better to eliminate high level defenses quickly before they inflict heavy damage. Here I'm sending the Recall Royal Champion to pick off the lone Expo on the far side. That Expo would otherwise keep chipping away at our troops from a distance, so this move saves the main army from unnecessary damage. I used the Queen's ability just to speed things up, although it wasn't really necessary. Maybe I'll swag her ability in the upcoming Town Hall 15 attack instead. And just like that, the base is out. Let's move on to the main Town Hall 13 versus Town Hall 15 attack and see how this strategy performs at the highest level. Finally, it's time for Town Hall 15 and the combination is same. Let's start with the Hog Rider followed by the Flame Flinger, and over from the bottom side, the Warden will make the funnel. Let's deploy him along with the healers. Next, I would like to take out that Arch Tower because I'll be deploying the RC from here and I have a feeling that that Arch Tower might attract the rocket shots. Let's pop the RC ability now and start taking value. I would like to take out that Monolith and Expo as we are doing it. Let's make everything invisible. RC will go inside the invisibility. And let's make the Monolith invisible and send her a bit forward. With that, the Expo should fall along with that Monolith. And I have got the recall spell ready. So let's use it. And done. This is a pretty good funnel. And back end is also chipped. Now, I will wait just a little bit longer. I would like to take out that Inferno Tower and that enemy Warden as well. I have a reach spell and I would like to use it. Let's wait for a moment. This phase needs some patience. I am aware that I have crossed the 1 minute mark. I'll have to hurry it up pretty soon. And over on the left side you can see I deployed some cleanup troops. That is important in this attack. Now let's begin the main phase. Ice Golem, all the Yetis and the heroes. No headhunters just yet. Super Wall Breaker. Rage here. And enemy RC is coming towards our main flank, so that's nice. She'll be taken out very easily. The Warden is getting shot, so we're gonna lose the Warden ability. That was auto ability and it wasn't called for. Anyways, we're gonna move forward, reach the Town Hall. Over from the top side, I would like to take out that Inferno Tower. So let's deploy the RC and some cleanup troops. Also pop the King ability right there. And we still have got the Queen ability, so let's use it and push everything faster. RC will grab all the remaining defenses. It is stressful, but it is manageable with a Town Hall 13. I'll link this army in the description so you can copy it directly. And I would really appreciate a like to this video. That would be really cool. It is pretty easy to do at Town Hall 13. It is hard at Town Hall 14, but for Town Hall 15, it is really hard. So you will need some good practice. And that's how Super Yetis take down Town Hall 14 as well as Town Hall 15. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, I would really appreciate it. And check out even more strong Town Hall 13 attack strategies that can take down any base. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.